Hi guys and welcome to episode 6 of Reds to Riches. Now we've got highlights from 2 more games which were both live on stream on Monday night, twitch.tv/Lootblade. It's going to be an interesting package. It's just the 2 games because there's quite a lot of highlights in these games, and keep a special look out for an epic rant from me at the end which I've just been laughing at watching it back. Let's get stuck into them. Right, so we've got Boston as the first game, so Boston at home. Let's have a look at the team selection for this game. So I think we're going to pretty much stay as we normally are. It's going to be Willis in goal, Claxton, Lees, Knight and Kenyon, Kian Scales and Will Atkinson in the midfield with Lee Shaw, Alex Nimley, Chapman and Babos. I mean, there's enough firepower there to win 2 or 3 games, but hopefully we can do some bits today. But the first highlight is to Boston by the looks of things, and they're playing it around the edge of our box. Hawkridge down this our left-hand side. Blocked well by Kenyon. Crossed in, it's a good save by Willis, that to be fair. Willis, who hadn't always shone this season, and he knocks a long ball up to nobody in particular. Back into Burrow, Hawkridge. Boston have come and started well here. It's another crossing from our left-hand side, it's headed over. Unfortunately, we get away with that, but good early start from Boston. And another highlight for Boston, just after an all, Duxbury. Preston crosses in, Lee's heads away. Well, right, our chance to break here. Babos, good ball to Shaw. Shaw running at the Boston defence. Shoots and scores. It's near post. You'd expect their keeper to do a little bit better than that. 15th goal of the season for Lee Shaw. But what a goal that is. It's a good breakaway goal. I thought he were going to use Chapman, who didn't make a very intelligent run in fairness to him. But Shaw struck it well, and their goalkeeper is going to be massively disappointed with that. 1-0 Alfreton. Right, Boston come forward again though, but Leeds heads away well. Right, Shaw. Oh, it's well tackled by Boston. More defending to do, and it's a good tackle by Kai Knight, but the rebound falls to Jordan Burrow, slams it home. Oh, it's a good bit of defending from Knight and all that. And then... I mean, the suspicions are offside. He gets a good tackling. He comes back to him, and he struck it well, to be fair to him, and stuck it in top left-hand corner. Can't grumble with that. But it's Boston again, but we do win it through Shaw, who knocks it long, but nobody there. And I'm sure Boston will come back again. It's a good ball down our side. Burrows in again, and to be fair to Willis, that is a great save. Down to his left, he's made a cracking save there. Corner that's crossed in, and it's gone straight out of play, and that is 1-1 still. But Boston have got another highlight. It's all Boston. You'd think that it were their home game, but Babos possibly could have had a sprint onto that, but didn't. And now Fitzsimmons will smash it long, but Claxton will tidy that up. Back to Willis. Back out to Claxton. Come on, lads. Play. You're good. Oh, that's a terrible pass. You're good enough to play. And this Hawkridge is causing us some grief down this side. Oh, and Kai Knight. Oh my days, the young man who I'm training aerially. I'm training him to be better in the air. And he does something like that that's just so disappointing. I expect better. I really do. I mean, it's enough. He's got to nod that away. He's 6'7" for God's sake. And we're 2-1 down. And we do have a kick-off highlight though through Knight. And now Atkinson will come forward. Ball out to Shaw. Chapman. Scales. Claxton. We don't look fluid, I think is probably the word at the moment. Scales into Babos. And Atkinson loses that. And it's another long ball over the top to Burrow. And Willis saves, but we're in a bit of a mess here. And I think... we think we've hit a formation, then suddenly we haven't. But Babos has... oh, could have been in over the top. Shaw down this side, crosses in. Babos! Babos scores. And to be honest with you, I dread to think where we would be without Alex Babos this season. That's his 25th goal of the season. And I genuinely despair at where we would be without him, because he's top notch. And that gets us level. There's certainly going to be goals in this game anyway, isn't there? And we come forward again. It's a shot from Nimley from the edge of the box, who's not renowned for doing much, but it is a corner to us, which Babos will take in, swinging, and Knight trying to make up for his earlier error can't. And now Boston will come forward again, and we've got defending to do, and we do it rather well before Lees gets a little bit panicked and smashes it away. And then another highlight just before half time. Right, but Kenyon's picked it up. Just simple putt. He's not a simple ball. Babos is in again. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, he's hit the stanchion of bar, and oh my word. That'd have been a nice one going into half time, wouldn't it? And we've got possession early in the second half through Atkinson. Out to Wood, the young man on loan, but loses out, and then Boston clear it, but Lees tidies up lovely. We can't keep hold of possession at the moment. We've got it again now through Chapman, Atkinson, Nimole, Babos. Still Babos! Oh! Just wide. And Boston have another headache. It's end-to-end this. It's like a game of basketball. Totally end-to-end. As we knock one long again, which Boston clear. Through Gallagher, it's very unfair. It's not a game for the purists. Oh, Wood. You've had 2 contributions in this second half and lost ball twice before we bump it into their goalkeeper. We don't look like a team that are exactly going to pull up many trees, and Lees has made a bad decision there. Unfortunately, we're not punished, but Lees coming out and doing a bit of a McCleverley. We're not happy with that. But Babos is in again. Oh, and he just... You sense that a Babos hat-trick is coming. Go on then, mark him. And back... It's not been a good performance from our centre-halves at all, and Jake Kenyon is on a 6.3, but it's another long ball forward. He doesn't win the header. He's 6'7", and this lad up front for them, this Burrow, has caused us all sorts of grief all afternoon. 3-2 Boston. But it is a chance for us to come forward here. Atkinson on edge of the box. It's knocked up to... Oh, Knight's lost out again. He's been absolutely battered by this man today, this Burrow. I'm going to scout him after this game. Because I have seen him rip a centre-half who we've got to know... It's happened again? We're even playing a low defensive line and we've got beat by 4. I mean, that is scary. That a team like Boston can come here and do this to us. My word. As Lees knocks a ball in, Babos should score but doesn't. And it might be back to the drawing board. But that is as poor a performance as I've seen. And somehow, right, what are they marking these centre-halves on? Because there's no way on earth that them two have got a 7.5 and a 7. There's no way on earth. We're not having it. They were just so poor in every category there, both of them. And that roots us down to 15th, and this playoff dream is getting further and further away. So this is going to be a different looking team, this I think. Different looking style again. We'll do that because that makes sense. So let's have a quick look at this team. So the team is going to be... Am I going to play Knight? And now it's letting me drag people. So strange. Right, I think it's going to be Fox, Knight, Lees and Claxton. We're going to give that another run out. Scales, Wood and Atkinson. Shaw, Walker and Babos is going to be the front 3. But first highlight is towards us. Shaw crosses in. It's headed away towards Fox. Right, Fox left foot crosses in. Babos, it's the post. We need a bit of luck now. We need our luck to change, and it's a corner for Babos. This right hand side crosses in. Knight is there and he heads over. But positive start from us. Walker crosses in, Atkinson flicks on. Is that Stephen Bywater? Who kicks it long upfield and we don't recover it, and there's a breakaway here and Asante is running round Fox. And Fox doesn't do it well and it's 1-0. Oh, it's just like being Sheffield United. Every time we seem to do something slightly wrong, we get punished, and we're not getting the look at the other end. But we do have a corner here, and it's Nimley that scores. Get in! Big goal. Substitution pays off. Change of formation pays off. It's a simple corner. Babos, Knight doesn't really get to it, but Nimley's there. Taps it in. 1-1. But we have got another highlight here as Fox goes into Nimley. Right. And that's not the best of balls into Babos, but Knight tidies up. Right, Atkinson. Into Babos. Atkinson. Ball over to Shaw. Oh, he's got to score. He has got to score. And now we've got another highlight. Willis takes his time before knocking it long downfield, but we should pick that up. We don't. And Gloucester will come forward again through Dawson, and we haven't got that header. Oh dear. Worrying times this at Alfreton. Very worrying times. I mean, as midfield, both as midfields on 6.3 and 6.4, I think we're going to have to make a substitution here. And one of them's got to come off. It's probably going to be... We'll take Scales off, we'll bring Johnson on. And hopefully that might spark something. I mean, expected goals, we're by far and away the better side here. As Knight knocks it into Babos. Right, Camwe. Oh, it's not the best of balls. Tidies up, Johnson, Atkinson. It's another good ball through. Babos is in. Ah! We're not going to keep getting chances like this. Lees this time into Chapman. Can't quite get there, but Claxton just about does. Chapman again. Claxton into... No, it's not into Babos though, is it? Come on, just play. Oh, it's a long ball. It's a big long punt up to Chapman. That's a... Never been a penalty. Who's taking this? Lee Shaw. What are we meant to do with things like that? He's as one of us, apart from Babos, but apparently Lee Shaw is better at penalty taking. How many chances do we want to win a game of football? That is so poor. And we've missed 2 or 3 of them this season. 2 or 3 of them. Unlucky boys, it just wasn't our day. I mean, Look at Stay. I mean, we win that. We're up to... What on earth are we doing? God, there's going to be a big summer this summer. A huge summer. I'm just going to keep Babos. I'm literally just going to keep Babos. We've got this box-to-box midfielder in midfield, right, who's meant to be an absolute world beater, and he's done nothing. Absolutely nothing this season. I'm playing him in his favoured role. I'm doing everything, and he just isn't doing it. So, I mean, really, that rant kind of says it all. We're going to have a big summer now. We're consigned to mid-table. There is no chance of us going down, and there is no chance of us getting up in the playoffs either. We've played a few games on stream Monday evening after this, and we are firmly rooted in mid-table. So what's going to happen now is we're going to show you the last 2 games of the season in the next episode, and then we're going to have a big summer clear out. We'll wrap up the end of the season awards. I think there's only probably Babos that's going to literally mop up in every department. And then we'll get on to hopefully building a side that can compete and do a little bit better next season. Quick note to say, although it does look like we've had a bad season, the Alfreton Town in real life are not doing very well either at this moment, which is making me feel a little bit better. So hopefully things are going to turn around in the next few weeks for both of us. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us over on Twitch as well when you can. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.